Yeah, I'll share the screen. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hello,
Hi,
Karen.
guys. Good evening. Hello, Philip. How are you?
How are you? I'm all right. How are you?
I'm
No, it's
good.
that way.
I'm good.
Good.
I don't know.
It's this way.
Is it this way? This way? Is it? Hello.
No,
How
no,
are you today?
it's the other way. Other way.
Okay. Like this.
Like this. Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
It's
everyone at
very nice.
home. Now we're talking about fears today. So
Yes.
my question for the students are: what are the most common fears? What are people most afraid of? So we're listing the most common fears that people have in Italy, in Spain, in France, in the world. We have some comments.
We
We have
have
some
some
people.
comments.
Yeah, Catalina, would you like to
Hi,
read?
I'm Caterina from Livorno,
Ah,
not so far from Pisa. It takes 20-30 minutes by car. Welcome,
Catalina,
Caterina.
yeah, she says this every lesson, I think, Catalina, but it's,
Let her.
I
Welcome,
know, I
Caterina.
know it takes 20 to 30 minutes by car.
It's very nice. I didn't
Hello,
know.
Gennaro.
Hello, gennaro.
Have you been to Livorno, Karen?
I've never been to Livorno, no, unfortunately.
No.
After, hopefully, Caterina, after the lockdown, I'll go.
Yeah. All right. What are people most afraid of? What are people afraid of? Gennaro says the most common fear is to be stuck at home. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for
Yes,
that.
gennaro, absolutely.
Outside of lockdown, other than lockdown,
Yes.
what are the
Well,
most
Phil,
common fears?
what are you most scared of?
Ooh, I'm terrified of bees and wasps.
Oh,
Oh God,
okay.
even the name wasp.
Really?
Oh God, the sound. Oh, it's just horrible. I hate
Well,
bees and wasps.
a bee once got stuck inside my nose. Very true. This is a
A
true
bee went
story.
inside your nose. What did you do?
I started panicking and I started doing this. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And then he died and jumped out.
Oh.
It was terrible. Okay,
Um.
we have comments.
Yeah. Shall I drive?
Yeah, go. You
Okay.
drive. Hello,
Um.
I'm Sonia from Bergamo. I love Bergamo. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Sonia.
Okay. Hi, Lucas. Nice to see you again. Thank you for coming. Nanci said something very optimistic. Thank you, Nanci. I'm from Bergamo. The common fears are virus and death. Well, thank
Yeah,
you ever so much, Nancy, for that
it is.
optimistic
It is true, Nancy.
comment.
But it's just
Now,
for now.
death has no article, fortunately. So it would be most common fears are the virus and death. So not the death, like la
La
morte, so
morte.
feminine, la morte. In English, there's no article. All right, we got something a bit nicer from Luca.
Well,
Karen?
Katerina mentioned
Uh,
something as well. But Luca says most people are scared of heights, snakes, and spiders.
are
Excellent
you
spelling, Luca.
yes, good spelling of heights. Yeah, pay attention to Luca. Very good. Are you afraid of any of those, Karen?
Yes, I am frightened of snakes
Really?
and spiders. Yes.
Ah, also
Mhm.
spiders. I mean, spiders, they are harmless.
No, number one is snakes. Spiders depends.
I think spiders are harmless. Come on. They don't bite. The ones in Italy don't bite. Catalina says,
I'm afraid of spiders, frogs, and snakes.
frogs.
Frogs. Okay.
I've never heard of it.
So you grew up in a
Rani,
very rural area.
it can be you have a frog phobia or ranidophobia. I just looked that up. Ranidophobia. Fear of frogs.
Oh, okay.
I've never. You're the first person that I've met, Catalina, that is afraid of frogs. Okay. What are other people most afraid of?
For example, what can people be? Clowns.
Are you afraid of clowns?
A little bit.
I was afraid of clowns.
That would be terrible. Luca.
Coulrophobia is a fear of clowns. Coulrophobia.
Jesus. I have coulrophobia.
Fear of clowns.
Okay, we have some comments, some good comments.
Okay, which ones?
Luca.
Oh, Lucas says,
I'm afraid of bees, wasps, and hornets too.
oh, hornets are the big wasps. Ugh, disgusting.
I'm
Gennaro
afraid
says,
of bats.
Did you have a bad experience, maybe? We got Mia. Privacy, Mia.
I am afraid of people. That happens.
Oh, good. We got some comedians in tonight, haven't we? Sonia says, I'm afraid of COVID-19 at the moment. Oh, God. Lighten up, people. Come on. Right, we got Antonio says, hi Antonio.
Hi. Hello.
Only if the clown doesn't make me laugh. Now, laugh is spelled without the T.
Without the T.
So that's so you're not afraid of clowns if
In general.
They don't make you. Oh, I can't find the asterisk here. There we go. Laugh. Laugh doesn't have a T. Okay. Well, good. Now I have a question for you. Can you tell me the meaning of this phobia? Hang on. What is the meaning of this phobia? Can you read it?
Hippopotomonstrosquipedaliophobia.
Hippopotamonstrosquipedaliophobia.
Okay, well done. Did well.
Phobia. It should be phobia is with a PH.
With PH.
Phobia should be. So should be hippopotamonstrosquipedaliophobia.
Fear of monsters that look like hippopotamus.
It is a fear of long words.
That's amazing.
Yeah, hippopotamonstrosquipedaliophobia, and it is also one of the longest words in the English language. I do apologize, Mia. She wasn't joking.
I really am afraid of people, crowded places, I imagine. Just the spelling.
Yeah, what's your spelling, Mia? Yeah, all right. We got Catalina.
I am terrified also. So I am also terrified of wasps because when I was a child, one of them poked me under the foot and I couldn't walk.
We use a different verb, don't we?
Yeah, poked, not really. Maybe bite. Did they bite you? So
I think it stung.
Stung. Yeah, very true.
Bees and wasps sting, and the past tense is
stung.
Stung.
Very good.
Yeah.
Terrified of.
Antonio says,
Do you know the eclectic phobia?
no, I don't know it. What does it mean, Antonio? What is it?
It's the phobia. It's the phobia of people that are not fond of the T sound.
T, the letter T.
The letter T.
Like that. Oh dear. Sorry if I'm
Scaring anyone.
making you afraid. Okay, now phobia is spelled like this, the phobia. PH. Oh, and the C sound. Okay.
Okay, because in Italian the C is like chi.
So like CH, the CH.
Oh, CH is che.
In Italian, but in English, like church, CH.
Yeah, church. Yeah, very true. I was like, doesn't make sense. Fantastic.
Well, let's share the screen and
Please do.
start the show. Today we're talking about fears.
Yes, lovely topic.
Yes. Okay. Karen, would you like to read?
In this focus activity, saying what you were afraid of, new vocabulary on fears, telling stories in the past, when and while.
Lovely. Okay. So the question is, what are you afraid of? What are different ways to say I'm afraid of?
Yeah, we
Now,
mentioned
in the
a few
comments.
ones.
Sorry, Karen?
We mentioned a few ones in the beginning.
Yeah.
So if you guys noticed.
If you noticed, you can see the different ways to say I'm afraid of. Put it in the comments. Different way to say.
And what is the preposition that I use with these
With
adjectives?
what?
With these adjectives, afraid
Of. Preposition.
of.
Yes.
Always of. I am afraid of something.
Ooh.
Look at that. Very, very attentive.
Well done, guys. We got Katerina.
I'm scared of. Perfect.
And Luca has gone with 3.
I'm scared of. I'm terrified of. And I am frightened of.
Ooh. So what's the difference between scared and terrified or frightened? What's the difference? Which one is worse? Okay.
Frightened, I think, is the worst one, is it not?
Frightened and terrified, maybe really strong. I'm terrified or I'm frightened of something. Yeah. Frightened is really, really scared.
Very true.
But what's your pronunciation? It's 2 syllables. Frightened. Frightened. Yeah. Not frightened.
Frightened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anthony said I'm scared about. Now, as Karen said. You are you use the preposition of. So I'm scared of.
Always.
Okay. Well done, though.
Okay.
Karen, can you think of any others?
I am. My God. I'm scared. I am afraid. I am terrified. I am frightened. I am. Can I say I have goosebumps when I see something?
Goosebumps. Okay,
Yeah.
so when you see something, right?
Yes.
When you see snakes, maybe.
Oh, yes. Jesus Christ. I think Antonio has some ideas as well.
Like white and ghost, but I don't know what he's talking. I don't know what he's talking about though.
Maybe ghost bug, because goosebumps. It sounds like.
I see.
And
Goosebumps.
maybe.
Yeah.
You become white as a ghost. Maybe when you're super scared.
Okay, or pale as a ghost.
Or pale as a ghost, yes. Haha. Look at Antonio being amazing.
All right, we got simply from Nancy. My phobia is, or yeah, we usually say I have a phobia or I have a fear of,
Fear.
but this is, we don't use these phrases very often. We usually say, I'm afraid, I'm scared, I'm terrified of.
Of something.
Another one, it could be, I'm scared to,
To death.
I'm scared to death of.
Very true.
I'm scared to death of wasps and bees. Of
Very true.
scared to death of.
Of wasps and bees.
Yeah, when you're very, 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 very afraid.
Very.
Yes.
Very true.
Okay. Now, if
Any
you,
other?
oh, there are some. There is one more, but it's quite vulgar. I'm not sure if we should tell them. Should we tell them?
Go ahead. It's not like we're
Right
on.
now, if you're with children, if you have children in the room, cover their ears. Cover their ears if you have children. You ready? Okay. I shit myself when I see. Okay, this is
This is terrible.
this is a vulgarity that you must never say,
Yes,
but it is
never.
commonly used in English, British English, American English. We say it quite often.
Very true. Antonio has some comments as well.
Maybe blood of Jesus or what the hell? Oh, I don't know what Antonio has been watching.
It's more of an expression. If you see something that scares you, you say like, "What the hell?"
What the hell? Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Why not? Yes, absolutely. Good ones, Antonio. Ah, can we share Katerina's comment?
Yeah. Would you like, you can click away, Karen. Yeah.
If I meet my phobia, I could have got goosebumps. Okay. Phil, would you change something here?
Yeah, I think if I come across, which
Come
means to meet
across.
by accident, if I come across my phobia, I would get I would get goosebumps. Because you're using the past form. I'm not sure if it's correct. It's like sarei potuto prendere. I could have got. And maybe that's terrible, terrible Italian. I apologize if it's not correct. But it's in the past tense, so if I come across my phobia, I would get goosebumps. This is the second conditional. So if I came across would be more exactly correct, but never mind.
Sorry. Yeah. I put it here. I don't remember where's my thingy. So.
I'm scared of, I'm frightened of, I'm terrified of, I'm scared to death of, and I get goosebumps when. Now, we talked about the most common fears. We got bats, clowns, spiders, which I think are harmless, bees,
Snakes.
wasps, illnesses, frogs. Maybe we should stop
Snakes.
talking about these. But these are the most common fears. These are most common.
What are the top 10 most common fears?
Mm.
Snakes, spiders, heights, ghosts, the dark, thunder and lightning, confined spaces, needles, dogs, and flying.
Okay.
All right.
Match the fear to the letter. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and J. Antonio has a question.
Do you believe in ghosts? Be honest.
Honestly, no, I don't believe in ghosts, Antonio.
Uh,
I'm very skeptical. Do you, Karen?
of course I do. Why not? Why not? It's a lot more fun when you see life with a bit of magic, a tinge of magic.
What with dead people haunting you at the bottom of your bed?
Ah, come on, that would be so cool.
Mm.
um, okay, Nancy made a comment. I feel panic when. Hmm.
Yeah, Nancy, you don't feel, you feel panicky.
Or panicked, maybe. Can you say panicked? No?
Panicked is usually the past participle for
Yeah,
I feel panicky,
yeah. Or I panic would be okay.
or
I
I
panic
panic.
when I see a spider. We have lots of answers, guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well done, well done. Right, I think maybe Nancy panics when she sees needles.
Absolutely, why not? I don't like needles.
No, I think they're okay. We need needles for good health, for a blood test or an injection, for a shot, flu shot, or for a
So
vaccine.
let's all
One
pray
day,
together. One day. That day will come.
yeah. All
I
right,
love
so we got
needles.
A. A is
Needle.
needle, the little pointy thing at the top of an injection of a syringe, a
Yeah.
syringe needle. B is
Ghosts!
ghosts or spirits. C,
I'm afraid of no ghosts. That's height.
yeah, it is a if you cannot see very well, it is a window cleaner. Somebody in a on a skyscraper cleaning the
Mhm.
windows. D is a lovely cute little spider. Oh,
Spider. And my worst fear is a snake.
snakes. Snakes are all right too.
No, they're not.
They're nice. F, I don't know what F is a fear of good-looking
Confined.
men. I know. Confined spaces. What's the
Why would you
pronunciation?
be scared?
Confined. Huh?
Why would you be scared of good-looking men?
I don't
Don't be
know.
scared. Don't
I
be
don't
scared of
know.
good-looking men. Confined spaces.
Yeah. Can you say what other things? Confined, um, closed spaces, closed spaces.
Closed spaces, yes. A locked room.
Ooh.
Elevators.
Elevators, yes.
Yeah. There's a
G, we got
claustrophobia. Is it claustrophobia?
claustrophobia, yeah.
Yeah. G is
Uh,
thunder and
it is
lightning.
indeed thunder and lightning. So which one is which? Boom is the
Thunder,
and the is the
lightning.
so boom, thunder, lightning, flash,
Yeah.
lightning. H is
The dark.
the dark, yeah, which is we use an article. I'm
Mhm.
afraid of the
The
dark.
dark.
I is
Like
dogs,
Sonia said, flying.
flying, and J is dogs. Now,
Oh,
question.
which ones are you most terrified of? And which ones are you least frightened of? Excuse me.
Tell us in the
Frightened of.
comments.
Antonio mentioned a fear that he has.
Ah,
Uh, I am scared of too many people in a too little space without escape patch. Okay.
escape
And
hatch is not the correct word. escape route.
Route. I am scared of too many people in a
Tiny, teeny tiny room.
yeah, in a tiny space. Remember that space is uncountable, so we don't use we don't use the article there anyway. Little, okay, little space, but a wouldn't be okay. Okay, we only use a, the article, when I have a countable noun.
Yeah. So if we use a tiny space, or if we use the adjective, that's okay though, right?
Absolutely. Because I'm not talking about quantity, I'm talking about the place
Yeah.
without us
Okay.
escape route.
Which ones are you most afraid of? Which ones are you least terrified of? Well, I think we know the answer for you, Karen. You're most afraid of snakes and spiders.
Snakes, the spiders I can live with.
Okay, so snakes,
Yeah.
and then maybe needles.
Most or least?
Most.
At most, snakes. Just snakes, I think.
Just
Yeah.
snakes? Okay. How about me? Which ones am I most afraid of?
It's not here, is it? Of these ones.
Yeah.
No. Dark, no. I don't know, dogs.
The dark, maybe the dark, or big dogs,
Big dogs.
perhaps.
Ah,
I'm not terrified of them.
okay.
I just don't like them very much.
Yeah, it's me with needles. And which ones are you least frightened of, Phil?
Well, ghosts because they don't exist, and usually dogs. I'm not really afraid of
Usually.
dogs. Oh, I'm afraid. Ah, yes, Gennaro says he's really terrified of blood. Me too, man. Me too.
Really, blood.
Yeah, I shit
Oh.
myself when.
Phil. Well, I'm least terrified of flying. Why would you be scared of flying? And then we have, okay, I need to connect to my thingy. Okay. Okay, did the Phil freeze or is it just me? Just me, did you freeze? Okay, can anybody hear me? Maybe. Maybe it's me. Okay, I'm gonna leave and come back. Guys, I don't know what happened. I think Phil disappeared. Okay, so we were talking about fears, weren't we? So while Phil doesn't come back, I'll send him a message because he has disappeared. Let's send Phil a message. Where are you? Let's say, where are you? Okay, he's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Are you back?
Yeah.
I thought it was me. It froze.
No.
Look at that. Okay,
Right.
so put up the slide again.
Yeah, I'll do it now. Hang on.
Okay, so going over the comments. Sonia, I'm the most terrified of heights, or I am most terrified of heights. In this case, I don't need the, okay? Lucas says, I am most terrified of heights, and I am least frightened of dogs. Very good job, Luca. Katerina said, I like dogs, and so I am not scared of them, but I am afraid of spiders and snakes. Excellent sentence, Katerina. Very, very good. So, very good. Before, I was scared of dogs. The most scared is ghost. Okay. Now, the scariest in this case, okay? Or I am most scared of ghosts. Gennaro, thank you. I see you, Karen. Yeah, I thought it was me, but it was Phil. Look at that.
Ah,
Yes, I hear you, Karen. Ghost took me away.
the ghost took me away. It did, yeah. It absolutely did. Exactly what happened.
He was my
Ghost,
ghost.
the ghost was playing with the Wi-Fi connection.
Yes. Yeah, guys, sorry about that. We had a bit of a confusion there. Same
What's
color your blouse and t-shirt. Yeah, we're matching.
Hey, look at that. If I
Matching
go,
t-shirt.
if I go like this, how does that work?
So it continues, yes. But no, you can see my short.
No,
My
I
short is
think
black.
that's too much. You're showing too much. There you go.
Chill.
Um, moving
So,
on.
moving on. Yeah, let's move
Yeah,
on.
we're not looking at Alex Honnold. This is Alex Honnold. He
Can
is
you introduce Alex?
a climber. He is a free climber.
What is
Um,
that?
a a free climber, Karen, is somebody who climbs mountains
Uh-huh.
without a rope or a harness.
Ah, okay. Very dangerous, I imagine.
Very dangerous, yeah. I mean, if you fall, that's it. You die.
Okay.
So this is Alex Honnold. I would probably describe him as very brave.
Very good, Antonio.
And how else should we describe him?
Very, very bold.
Yeah, Antonio says he's a
A
daredevil.
daredevil. Very
Sonia,
good.
Sonia says
Strong.
strong. Yeah,
Absolutely. I think
good, good.
mentally strong and physically strong too.
Yeah,
Yeah. So we have some words that describe not that one. So Antonio said bold like me.
but Alex
Not
is
that
not
one.
not is not bold, is he?
No, 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 no.
Who's bold?
Yeah. Antonio.
Baldor. Maybe that's
No, it's because it sounds the same as bold.
Ah.
So not
Well,
that bold.
not when I pronounce it. We got bold and bold.
Yeah.
Bold.
Bold and bold. Bold and bold. Got
Yeah,
it?
it sounds the same when you say it.
Yes.
Yeah. Bold.
Guys, can you
So it's
hear
not
the
bold.
difference?
Bold is like you have no hair. Bold
Uh-huh. Yeah.
is strong.
Confident. Not afraid of trying new things. Um,
If you're if you're Italian, it sounds quite similar. Bold. It sounds the same. So yeah, don't worry about it too much. It's just all and all, the
yeah.
differences.
Because Antonio asks, joking aside, how do you pronounce this word?
Yeah.
These words.
Oops.
So
Good.
bold, bold. Maybe it becomes a little bit more open with
Yeah.
the letter A. Bold and bold.
Show you the phonetics.
Sonia mentions reckless. Massimo mentions brave. Antonio mentions rash. That's a good word there. Is he rash? Nancy says Alex is fearful, isn't fearless. Is he? Is he fearful but not fearless? Okay, so I'm going to read the words on the slide.
I think maybe he's the opposite, Nancy, actually.
Yes. Okay, look at that.
Like
Like
ball.
ball. So it becomes a little bit more open, I believe.
Yeah.
Bold and bold. Is that he does it? He can't hear the difference, guys. You can hear the difference. I can hear the difference.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Match the opposites. Are they matching the opposites?
Yeah. Please, guys, match the flaw. Gennaro says flawless.
Is that like me or
Me, of course.
uh, Anthony says that he's frightened of bald people.
No, Antonio.
Bald
So,
or bold?
guys, match the opposite for us while we read.
Yeah, for
Phil, can you
example,
read
the
for me?
opposite of fearful is fearless.
And then we have reckless, confident,
What does
strong,
reckless mean?
bold,
What's
brave.
reckless?
Yes.
Reckless is when you take too many risks and you don't think before you take a risk. You act without
Before
thinking of the consequences.
what would be the opposite of reckless?
Yeah, I don't know. They should tell me in the
Yes.
comments. Should tell us.
Okay. Antonio has an opposite.
Okay, the opposite of brave is cowardly. Is
Mhm.
Antonio? He's not wrong.
Mhm.
He's right.
Aha, Luca has an idea.
Well done, Luca. Yeah, you're absolutely correct.
Reckless, careful.
Somebody who's reckless. The opposite of reckless is careful. So
Can we say
is
careless as well?
yeah, careless.
All right. And then we have, okay, Gennaro said cowardly. Maybe, what is the opposite of cowardly?
Cowardly, like that's cowardly, isn't it?
Yes, like, this is me when I see spider, not a spider, snake.
Like when you jump on a chair, if you see a mouse, that's very cowardly.
Yeah, that's very cowardly. Do you guys jump on chairs if you see a mouse? I
Well,
don't.
we got confident and shy is the next one. No, I don't think anybody said that, but
Yeah,
I
Luca
think
said it. Nancy,
Alex is
Antonio.
quite a shy person, actually. If you watch the documentary Free Solo, it's about him. Have you seen it, Karen?
No.
I might watch it this evening. If my flatmate wants to watch, maybe.
Strong is weak.
Yeah, well
Very
done,
good.
guys. Debole in Italian. Weak.
Mhm.
Bold.
Bold. Ugh. Bold.
The opposite is
Luca
afraid.
said
Bold is like
cowardly.
the same as brave. Brave and bold are the same.
Hmm. So, guys, it's very similar. The meaning is very, very similar.
Yeah. Um, Nancy said the opposite of bold is afraid. Now, Nancy, the opposite of bold is
Harry.
somebody with hair.
You just say Harry.
Can we think of a famous I don't know, or maybe Nancy is Nancy, are you Italian, French, Spanish? Where are you from, Nancy?
I don't know.
Because I think it's palato isn't it?
Have no
In,
idea.
in Italian?
The meaning
Oh.
of bold.
I know, calvo.
Ah, calvo. Yes.
Pelato.
Ah, it's the same as Spanish. Actually, do you want to know something funny? Do you want to? Let me tell you guys something funny. pelato in Portuguese. A very similar word is naked.
Is naked.
Yeah.
Nude.
Yes.
Pelato in Portuguese. Ah, I had no idea. Antonio says, I will follow you in the next webinar, never mind which level it will be. Excellent.
Daniel, you are the best.
You.
I won't be there, but Phil will.
I'm in the next hour, yeah, 8 o'clock. If you want to watch a 6 to 7 lesson, Karen unfortunately is not there. Okay, what are we on next? Story time, isn't it?
Yes.
Tell a story.
Mm-hmm.
Tell a story of a time you were afraid of something. Okay, can you read, please, Karen?
One, set the scene. Where were you and what were you doing? What happened? 2, describe how you felt at the time. 3, did you overcome the fear? How?
Overcome, what does that mean?
To get over, to leave the fear behind.
Okay, to be free from fear.
Yes.
All right. Remember to use when for the past simple and while for the past continuous.
Yes.
For example, when I was 7 years old, I was terrified of dogs. One day, while I was playing outside, a dog appeared. I was starting to get scared when suddenly the dog bit me. When I was 16, I overcame my fear of dogs. But you don't need that example.
So, guys,
Sorry.
if you want to tell us, share a story with us. How did you overcome, I don't know, any fear that you used to have, but you don't have anymore? So type in the comments a story. Do you have
Tell
any
us.
stories to share, Phil?
Do I have a story to share?
Yeah.
Well, when I was in, I was in Brittany or Normandy in France. I don't remember. I was very small. My family and I were staying in a caravan, and I was terrified on a daily basis because I think there was a nest of wasps nearby, and I was constantly terrified. I didn't enjoy that holiday very much.
Oh,
And I never overcame my fear, but I was only stung once when I stepped on a wasp, but they freak me out.
they freak you out.
They freak me out. What does that
Ah,
mean?
that's a good expression. To
Uh,
freak someone out. It means
yeah, it's how
to
you
scare someone.
okay.
To really to give you EGGBs.
Oh, they freak me out.
They freak you out. When I was a child, I was afraid of dogs
Okay.
because one day while I was walking to school, a dog jumped on me and my mom and my brother. And that was really, really scary. But when I grew up, I and my friends, they all had dogs, so I used to go to their house and to visit, and I got used to being around dogs. So now
Uh,
I am not as scared of dogs as I used to be.
so you sort of overcame
I sort of
your
overcame.
yeah.
Oh, we have lovely stories here. Phil, can you read Gennaro's?
Gennaro says I overcame. So past simple of come, came, come. I overcame my fear of heights going up to Torre of Asinelli in Bologna. Oh, wow.
Oh,
I've never been up there.
oh, I'd love to go there, Gennaro. Maybe I should try because I'm a little bit scared of heights.
I've been to the Lamberti Tower, I think. which is in Verona. I'm Betty Tower. Now I'm
Okay,
going blank.
while
Luca
he
says,
thinks about it.
when he was a child, he was at home and suddenly a bee came close to him and stung him. Was it stung or stung? It stung him with a U. He felt scared. So feel scared. Scared is the feeling. Because something else is scary, like a scary movie. He said he never overcame. I've never overcome. Come. The fear.
Very good.
Once upon a time, Karen.
Once upon a time, I was at my apartment in Pescara, and while I was washing dishes, suddenly, very good word, I heard a noise from the bedroom. So coming from the bedroom, I mean. I couldn't believe what would be happen then. So what would happen then?
No, I think he's translating from Italian because when it's not, yeah, it's a
I
different
couldn't
tense.
believe
What had happened or what was happening. I couldn't believe what was
or
happening.
what was about to happen. I couldn't believe what was about to happen. And then
Yeah, oh sorry.
go.
He woke up in a sweat.
I was dreaming. Very good.
In a sweat.
Yeah,
And, when you are completely covered in sweat.
Gennaro has a good question.
What? Oh
Does
yes.
freak out mean getting mad?
They give me goosebumps. They freak me out. Like, okay.
Yeah, remember that in English, to get mad means to become angry. So it's not in this case. Okay, freak out is when you become scared, not angry.
It can also be to get angry. Like when I was little, I arrived home late and my mum freaked out.
Yes. Yeah, she had a
But to
explosion.
make me afraid. So it's to make
true.
someone afraid or
In this sense,
angry. Yeah. So yes, Gennaro, yes.
And Nanci?
She said very simply, when I watched scary movies, I didn't sleep. Well, don't watch scary movies, Nanci. It's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Not for everyone.
Very good. Should we review what we learned today, Phil?
Let's. Right. Well, first of all, we looked at different types of fears. Okay. Remember needles, little points on the syringe. We have heights. Be very careful of your spelling of heights. Thunder, boom, and lightning. That's a flash of lightning.
Thunder is the sound, lightning is what you see.
Yeah, different ways to say I'm afraid of. Can you remember them, Karen?
Scared to death of, frightened, terrified, I get goosebumps.
And the one we should say, I shit myself.
Don't say that.
And then the other
words that mean fearless, maybe.
Yeah.
You are
brave,
bold.
Fearless. Sorry.
Bold.
And bold. Yes.
Or you can be cowardly if you're the opposite.
Yeah, the opposite or afraid.
Very, very good, guys. I think that was it. Did we mention something else?
No, I think that's probably it today.
Yeah. Guys, you were super.
Yeah. What a great group we had today. What a fantastic class.
Yes. Thank you very, very much, guys. Have a
Oh,
good
Antonio,
evening.
you're very kind. Thank you very much. And thank you, Nancy. Thank you,
Thank you, everyone.
Luca,
Gennaro,
Gennaro,
Nancy,
Caterina, who seems to have
Caterina.
disappeared.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Bye,
Thank you,
guys.
guys. Thank you, Phil.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Karen. Have a nice evening. Bye.
Bye.